Hi, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share a very fun unboxing and it's going to be relatively quick, so I thought it would be fun to loop in the rest of my hat collection as well. So it's a little bit of a sneak peek, little teaser of what the unboxing is going to be. But this way I could share, I think, in the first 8 months of this year, I've managed to acquire 80% of my hat collection. So started to really dive into hats and feel a lot more comfortable wearing them. So I've had a lot of fun adding some new pieces to my collection. And I figured it would be fun to lump both of these together given they're the same topic. So I'm gonna start with the unboxing. So this is the new piece to my collection. It is from Louis Vuitton. And if you watched, I think I did a Louis Vuitton haul a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago maybe. And so you might anticipate what this piece is. But I'm going to open it up and you might see a little bit of the top here. But this is, ta-da! The cap that came out as part of the Cloud collection. You can see there's the embroidered cloud LV motif at the front, and this is all fabric. It looks kind of like a denim material. I wouldn't say it's 100% denim, but it's kind of that really tough cotton weave fabric. So it's really beautiful, and it's in a really beautiful denim color. And then on the back side, you'll see there's that little bit of Vachetta leather. It's like the little tab to make it smaller or tighter if you need to. But yeah, this is like that baseball cap that came out as part of the Cloud collection. I can quickly put it on. It might look a little bit funny on me because it needs to bend a little more, but this is what it looks like on me. I'm gonna tilt my head down so hopefully you can see what it looks like a little bit better. And I feel like this one looks really cute because of the tab at the back. It looks really cute wearing it backwards, but maybe if the tag doesn't so this is another way to wear it. It's a really cute hat, and of course it was something that was tugging at my boyfriend's heartstrings, so we decided to add this piece to our collection. I really like the embroidery of the cloud motif at the front though. It is very, very intricate and it's very full. I like the embroideries that are really plush because then you know it's just really well put together. These hats came out in different sizes as well, so because my boyfriend was going to wear this too, we got it in a size 58. That's one size larger than my usual hat size, but that's totally fine since there is the pull tab in the back. I feel like because it's a cap style, it has more leeway, to be a little bit bigger, plus it has the pull tab in the back if I need to make it smaller. So this is the latest addition to my hat collection, and I'm super excited to wear it. If you were wondering how I store my hats, I will always stuff them. I will stuff the bottom of the hat with some tissue paper. This one happens to have a box. I don't think I'll store it in the box forever, but usually I like to stuff it at a minimum and then put it in a dust bag if it has one, or stored in a box if it has one. Okay, and because that's the most latest addition to my hat collection, I think it would be fun to go in reverse order of the pieces that I have acquired. This was a pre-order piece from the Cloud collection that it came in last basically. So we picked it up, I want to say a week ago, and I've finally been able to haul it. The thing with Louis Vuitton pre-orders is that they'll all trickle in, and it takes a while sometimes for the pieces to come, so it might be very piecemeal. We got our first two pieces pretty quickly, and then there was a bit of a gap before we got this one, but it finally came in, so we're super stoked about that. The second latest piece that I added to my collection is actually this beanie right here. I picked this up from my last time shopping at Chanel. I have a whole vlog on my last trip, and I also have a separate haul video that goes into more detail for this one. But as you can see, this is a winter beanie. This is a cashmere Chanel beanie that I have not worn yet, but I'm very excited to wear it in the winter time. You're seeing that all these hats have been relatively recent acquisitions, you see. The next one is in this dust bag right here. I wore this to the beach recently, and it is this Hermes Nevada cap. This is the neoprene cap from, I don't know if it's from any particular collection or anything like that, but this one was a small, medium, large, and we got a size large. It's in a hot pink color. I absolutely love wearing this for the summertime, and I feel like because it's neoprene, it will also be really easy to clean, which is always nice when it comes to hats, because that's like the biggest thing that deterred me from getting hats earlier was I didn't know how to clean them. I didn't know, like, do you throw them in the wash? But isn't there like, you know, like a cardboard piece for the brim? I'm like, what happens to that? Does it just disintegrate if you try to wash it? All these hats should be spot cleaned, of course, but the younger me was just like, what do you do? Like, how do you take care of them? So now that I'm a lot more comfortable doing that, I'm excited to be having all these hats and wearing all these hats. But this is also a summer acquisition, if you will. So this is the next piece. And then the hat that I feel like kind of started it all for me is this one. This is the Dior Stussy collection. This was spring summer Dior men's. And this is also a bucket hat, and I've been dying to add a bucket hat to my collection for a while. And so this is pretty much, I think, what spurred the interest in getting more hats, because after I got this one, we got the Hermes, then we got the Vuitton, and then we have the Chanel as well, right? So this is a wonderful bucket hat. This also, of course, has some stuffing underneath it as well. And it is great. I thought this only came out in yellow and black, but I think it also came out in a teal color. I've definitely seen like campaign images of this hat in teal, so I think it's also in teal. But anyway, it's a really fun hat. It's great for the summertime. It's really lightweight, and it's easy it's great to just throw on and kind of block out some of the sun. And I like that it isn't too summery. Like, you'll see my next hat, that one's definitely summery. This one's easier to kind of transition into more seasons. Like, I feel like you could still wear this in the spring, summer, and into like early fall before you feel like you have to, you know, put it away for the season. So this is a bucket hat. And then there's actually quite a bit of jump in time frame, if you will. My last hat I purchased last year when I was visiting Hawaii. So it's actually been a full year since I've had this piece. And I wore it last summer. I've also worn it a little bit this summer, as much as I could, because I haven't really been going out. But of course, it is my Hermes Romance hat. This is a straw or like raffia hat that has a scarf, a silk scarf as like the band on the outside. This was a limited edition Hawaii Waikiki boutique exclusive in terms of the color of the scarf that they used, but this Romance hat, I believe, is a standard, like, classic style that Hermes will come out with every year. I got this in a 57. I am a proud owner of a Hermes hat box that, yes, I lugged all the way back from Hawaii. I was very proud of being able to bring all my boxes back. And I love wearing this hat in the summertime. It looks beautiful on the beach, but it also just looks really nice with all sorts of dresses and things like that. So this is my Romance hat. I don't know if you guys remember me getting a twin-on. This was still like when lockdown was starting to kind of ease up in New York City, I made a Hermes order to get some summertime pieces. That's where I got my Aloha sandals, and I got this twill on, and I shared that I really got the twill on so that I can add it to this hat. I figured this would be an opportune moment for me to share how I did that. So you can see here, I'm gonna flip it inside out like this. So you can see I laid the twill on down. I actually just safety pinned it to the side here. There's a ribbon, if you will, for lack of a better word. There's a ribbon towards the base of the hat. And initially I was going to actually just stitch the twill on, the silk on, to the hat itself, but I realized when I got the twill on, it came with a booklet of how many different ways you can wear it, and I didn't want to like restrict how I could wear the piece. You know, if I sewed it on, I'd have to unstitch it to be able to use it as a waist tie or something like that. So I actually decided to go with safety pins to make it easy to put it on and off. I can just hook the safety pins off if I want to use the twill on for anything else. But that way it's laid in there, and then when I put the hat on, I just place it, and then the straps come down, and it does hold the hat down. It's not like it's just a decorative piece. It does hold it down. I can just make a quick tie, and then the hat's pretty secure. So that's what I decided to do with the twill on. I thought that might be helpful to share with you guys because I feel like the twill ons are actually really helpful. So I know that was a really quick video, but I don't have too many hats. Actually, I have a few other hats, but they're not necessarily like super designer brand. And so I figured I'd just focus it onto the designer pieces that I have. I am really stoked with the collection that I've built so far, even though the majority of it happened this year. I feel like I have a nice variety of hats, those that are more for summer, those that are for winter, and then hats that are pretty emblematic from iconic collections that have come out recently. So, and then I have like cap style, beanie, bucket hats, so that's all really exciting as well. Let me know your thoughts on my little growing hat collection here. Are there any hats that you have in your collection, or any style of hat that you have that you absolutely die for and you think I need to add? Let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions on any of these pieces, or really anything at all, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram, and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday and Wednesday. So until next time, bye!